Ma'am, so again, another question about the online classes. There used to be physical education and physical activities and all of that when we were in school. And now since everything has become online, we don't get the opportunity to really go out and play and just have fun with our friends. So having fun with our friends and this whole playground experience is something that's extremely de-stressing.
Yes.
So now what would you tell children and students, college students and younger students as well, how would you ask them to de-stress from things that cause them stress?
It's really sad. I mean, it's for both parents and children. They are stuck indoors and they are not able to meet their friends. I think that's a real stress buster, as you're saying, just to socialize, just to meet people. But I think staying physically fit makes a huge difference. It's just a healthy body leads to a healthy mind and vice versa. So I think if parents can make sure that they have some physical activities, at least 45 minutes a day, it'll make a huge difference. I know parents are stuck in apartments and they're like, no, we don't have space. But so many things happening on Zoom and your internet and YouTube, as a matter of fact, just try to get them in some kind of a physical program where they kind of have an activity for at least 45 minutes a day. We are definitely seeing that the children are more attentive in classes. They are definitely more healthier. Now binge eating in front of the classes on, and we have they put it on whatever, they've muted it, they've put the video off, and he has one lace and he has one Coke and he's sorted. I'm like, excuse me, but it's so important for the parents to ensure that the children have some kind of physical activity. Again, it will be great if they can do it together, so it becomes an activity for them to do it as a family. It could just be half an hour of yoga or some kind of an activity that they can do together. I think it just makes a huge difference. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so this is also something that's quite important and quite apt, I think, for Gen Z, as you put it. Children are just growing up way too fast right now. We're way too mature. We know too many things we really shouldn't. Yes. So how would you suggest that parents today, keep the children in that state of innocence, still have them hold on to that?
Very tough, very tough. I think it's the exposure. Even if they don't have a tablet, I think they still have so much exposure and everything is just literally just a click away. And be it Netflix or be it your computer or whatever, I mean, the children are getting exposed to so many things. So as parent, you cannot stop them, you can't prevent them, but you can guide them to say, what, if you are going to be online, why don't you check out these channels, rather than, giving them freedom to do whatever that they want. For younger children, we definitely recommend that they put the parent control.
Yeah.
But for the older children, I think parents should Google and pass on links. Whether they seen zoners is different, but at least as a parent, it's so important to tell them, hey guys, why don't you check out this site? I see they have some good programs. And try to tune them to do something productive with their time. Give them goals, tell them, what, why don't you, during these holidays, why don't you enroll in this course, or why don't you come up with a solution for this? Do some projects with them. So there's a lot of DIY things that you can do with your child. It becomes a bonding experience and the children are also learning, and it's time for you to spend with it. Who would have thought you're getting so much time to spend with your child? Initially it was great. Now parents are like, okay, it's getting a little too much, but that you can make such an amazing experience out of the whole thing. So there's so many things that you can do with your child. I think that would really help, and give them ideas on what to do instead of giving them freedom to do whatever they want. So guide them as a parent. You cannot prevent it, but you can definitely guide them in a better way.